everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Astrid. If you haven't been here before, make sure you actually hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the video, and comment down below your predictions and let me know who you think is winning this weekend at Evolution. We have a very busy weekend of wrestling between Ring of Honor Supercard and All In, and then we have Saturday Night's main event and Evolution as well. So I figured I couldn't do predictions on everything because it's a lot, but I wanted to do predictions, especially for the ladies, because obviously that's been one of my focuses here on my channel's women's wrestling. So figure we'll start off here with none other than Jade Cargill versus Naomi. This is on the holds barred match. Oof. Where to start with this one? I have enjoyed the build up to this. I like the fact that even with the Queen of the Ring, I feel like it took a little bit of a backseat, but at the same time, I still like the focus on it, even with Naomi being Miss Money in the Bank. But I see a lot of people saying having a back and forth on it. But honestly, I've been stuck on this one mostly because I know Jade has her title match at SummerSlam. Naomi's just Money in the Bank. But I love Naomi, what she's doing right now. I don't want her to lose again. So I'll definitely say for now that I think Naomi's winning this one. I mean, I hope she gets some help. I would like to see her get some kind of backup too. I feel like her being that heel that she is, I would like to see something a little bit different. I mean, who knows if she has some kind of backup to go against Jade and that's how she wins, because that would be very interesting to see, to be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Um, the next match I'm going to be picking is going to be one of my favorite ones, is Jacy Jayne versus Jordynne Grace. The big thing about this match, though, is based on the order of the pay-per-views. Slammiversary is July 20th. So whoever wins this match will go against Matcha Slamovich for the title versus title. So it'll be for the NXT Women's Championship and the TNA Knockouts Championship. Both championships on the line. So this is very interesting. Uh, I am glad for this match, but I'm a little scared for Jordynne here. I do have a feeling that Jordynne is losing this match as well. For those of you that watched Taking Over on Tuesdays, it kind of convinced me of the way he was going. Ed had talked about having, I believe it was Corey Graves that said on commentary that every time Jordynne has a title shot, she would lose it. So it will be very interesting for her character if she does go a little bit darker in the sense of it because of her loss again. So I would love to see something like that because I want to see how she does with a darker character in NXT. I don't want JC to lose it yet, even though I know something that just happened recently. People are still talking about it, and the fact that she keeps saying that she's the most beatable champion, I really don't want her to be the beatable champion. So I really want her to keep it for a little bit. I don't want to say a long reign, but a little bit of time at least. But yeah, looking forward to this match because of this. But I think the thing is that we have is that not only do we have fatal influence on her side, but who knows if Blake Monroe is going to be assisting JCJ in the end as well, because I don't think she's going to be teaming with Jordynne for too long, where they're both going to go for the world championship, to be honest. So looking forward to that as well. As you can see by the little glimpse here, I have the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This is one that I am enjoying the build up to it quite a lot. And this is Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, who's the champion, versus Bayley. I am loving having two of the four horsewomen here build up. Lyra the way she is very interesting. I love this build up here so far and what they're doing. I know it feels like a thing. Like I feel like at the end, Lyra and Bayley are gonna be focused on each other, which is gonna make Becky take that victory in the end. But this is one of those matches that I automatically know it's gonna be one of the matches of the night. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So this is one though, because of the build up. I would have loved it for this main event. And it'll be cool for to have the Intercontinental Championship main event to show for the first time on a pay-per-view. So I think that will be very special. But we'll see how it goes. But really looking forward to that one as well. Let's see. The next one that I have will be the Battle Royal. The Battle Royal is very interesting because I've seen people talking about that there's 20 spots. I missed that part of it, so I didn't know there was 20 people. Based on the last segment that we got on NXT this week, I saw Ivy Nile was involved. I have Zelina Vega that was there, Candice LeRae, Natty, Maxine, Stephanie Baquer, Julia, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Kalani, Lash Legend, Izzy Damon, Tatum Paxley. So far, oh, Nikki Bella for sure. So far the NXT girls have been confirmed because Ava did announce them on NXT this week. The other ladies were part of the segment, but I don't know if they would be for sure in the Battle Royal. And who knows if we have any other kind of legends stop by. I feel like I wouldn't have capped it at 20. I would have just picked any other girls that are not participating in anything else to be a part of this Battle Royal just to get the most spotlight and get as many other women on the card as possible, to be honest. But what I hope that comes out of this is having kind of like what NXT does pretty often is that they will take the little moments that we get at ringside and make kind of like mini storylines out of it coming out later and see that carry on to the weekly shows. So I hope that's something kind of similar happens on this match. I am stuck as I've seen people kind of, I don't want to say rumoring, more like predicting and hoping. I say hoping, definitely hoping that we get the return of Paige and AJ Lee for this. AJ Lee, I see it a little bit too far. Paige feels a little bit more realistic in that aspect of it. So who knows? I wouldn't mind hearing Paige's theme song all over again. She was one of my favorites when I was starting to watch NXT. So that one's really tough. I would say for me that I would say top four people so far based on who's announced. I have a feeling it'll be Stephanie Vaquer, probably Nikki Bella as well. I will put one of the NXT girls to be a part of that too. Maybe a Kalani, uh, possibly. Could be one that I could see there too. And maybe a Natty. I feel like Natty, I would like to see her do that, especially with up in the run she has been doing lately. Outside of WWE, I would like for her to get that. I love the reaction that she got in NXT this week when Maxine was talking about her. And I really hope they kind of capitalize a little bit on that end of it as well. And after Battle Royal, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship. So this is very interesting. We do have the fact that from the SmackDown side, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte had to qualify to be able to be in this match. Roxanne and Raquel automatically in being the tag champions. Like Boogie Warriors just appeared there. That's how it really went through. And same thing kind of with NXT. So Ruca and Zaria they just decided to put them in there. And what I'd love if they had qualifying matches for each spot, for each brand. I feel like that would have made the title match more important because how do you do it on one brand but not the other ones? But at the same time, that's something that's been really tough, which I'm going to discuss a little bit here at the end. But uh, this one's tough, but it just at the end, I would love to see Charlotte and Alexa win this. I'm interested to see what the storyline is going to be like moving forward, both of them. I like the side of Charlotte that we'll see with Alexa. It's something different for her, and I would like to continue on to that and explore that character and have her be a little bit different from what she usually has been as the queen. So that's the part that I'm the most excited about. I feel like Raquel could blame Roxanne losing and saying if it was Liv, we probably wouldn't have lost sort of situation. And I see how that unfolds on the Judgment Day. And the Kabuki Warriors, I don't mind them to continue tagging, honestly, and they could go against Charlotte and Alexa moving forward. I don't see the XC girls getting involved too much because Soul still has the Women's North American Championship for the moment, at least at the time of recording this. But we'll move on from that. Next match is Tiffany versus Trish. This is one of the ones, along with the next one, that I am a little bit disappointed at, mostly because I'm not a fan of the champions just picking their challenges like this. But I know this is also the lack of build up, and this is has also with like the timing of everything and the scrambling they have to do on this card, which I understand in a way, sort of. But not a fan of this. I do feel like Tiffany's gonna retain. I don't know why you will have Trish as champion right now, and we don't know how long she's gonna be here for. I know versus like Nikki Bella's situation, she has said this is a comeback. She's gonna be here for Evolution and hopefully SummerSlam, and I don't know, maybe a little bit longer than that. So she did say she's not just here for Evolution. She confirmed it. With Trish, I don't know how that will be handled. I prefer somebody else in the brand from SmackDown to be built up to defeat Tiffany, and I also see the fact that the for me, I would prefer it if Tiffany retained. She went against Jade at SummerSlam, and somehow Naomi would try to cash in on Jade and take Jade's moment away from her. I feel like that would be interesting for their storyline moving forward, and I would like to see more from that Jade Naomi situation to continue on somehow there. So I think that's the route I would take it, but who knows what would happen. Um, and for last but not least, we have Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. This is another one I wasn't a particular fan of. It hadn't really built up anybody to be a part of this. And again, Io him being the challenger. And again, from her perspective, it doesn't make a lot of sense because she already has defeated Rhea. If she hadn't defeated Rhea and she has something to prove, I would understand it why she was challenging, asking her to challenge her for the championship. I would understand that aspect of it. But she has already defeated Rhea several times, so I don't see why you will pick somebody you already beat, unless you want to have like an easy beat, to put it like that. And Rhea's no easy beat either. So to me, it doesn't make much sense. And I think I don't want Rhea to win the championship again yet. I feel like you could do more with Io. So far, you can, just like with the Tiffany aspect of it, you can build up somebody else to go against her and keep that run going and have her face multiple people. With Rhea, I feel like we've already had a lot, and she always, like I was saying, not always, but most of the time she was facing Liv, and I would like to see something a little bit more different in Rhea's character. She had a problem very recently where she had lost, and it felt so real, so raw, and I wanted to continue that with her character, and it's so disappointing that they didn't continue that, unfortunately, but. It is what it is. I would like to see some changes with Rhea's character of her exploring something different that's not the championship and having some storylines that are non-title as well, or even feuding with other people. That's another thing that when she was in the War Games match, made me realize how many other girls hadn't really gone against her, faced her in any way, shape, or form. And I would love to see that. I feel she's always mixing it up with the same people. Feels like it very often is Liv, very often is Raquel, and I would like to get her out of that situation somehow. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Evolution. I am going to be doing a poster for Evolution on our local establishment. You can find their socials right here. I'll be with Mel Ball, and we're going to be doing a poster and reacting to everything that happens at Evolution. So we're looking forward to that and super excited for this weekend of wrestling. Going to be enjoying every single part of wrestling this weekend more than anything, and just enjoying that fun every single show that I can tune into. This is what I'm looking forward to the most. For me, if I could find it around here, you can find me my Twitter blue guys Astrid Pizarro. My threads and Instagram is Astrid Pizarro 20. And if you're here on my channel, if you have watched the video and enjoyed it and a little bit of what I talked about, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload or go live. My goal is to hit 500 subscriptions or subs on YouTube. I'm at over 300 right now, so I would like to get there. And I would appreciate with any help to be able to reach that goal. Um, I did want to discuss one more thing before I leave off, and that was about the build up for Evolution as well. For a pay-per-view that it took 7 years to get again, I'm just overall like disappointed the way they handled the build up and the matches and how they assigned everything. I feel like they could have done more. They could have been put the United States Championship on this card and they didn't. And even included a little bit more of NXT. I know that some of the girls are going to be Battle Royal and we get Jordynne versus Jacy, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more effort to include everybody here. And I know aside from the live injury that I know it ruined a lot of plans they had, and speedy recovery to live as well. I know that changed a lot of plans that they had, but at the same time, I feel like the other stuff that didn't involve live should have been planned out way before this and not just something that happened just last minute. Unfortunately, I wish I would have done a little bit more, and I, I wish I would have shown that they cared with this pay-per-view, and it doesn't feel that way, unfortunately. That's the only thing. But I like I said, yeah, I'll be in the post show with our local establishments with Mel discussing everything about the show. So I'm looking forward to that. And then hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.